Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here with another episode of Magic Duels Origins. So here we are for the final game with the, what's the word I'm looking for, the land synergy deck. So we've got land destruction, Zendikar's Roil, Molten Vortex, all that fun stuff. So I think we'll start off with the Evolving Wilds today. We need one more mana to drop a Nissa's Pilgramage and then we're pretty much sorted for the rest of the game. So we're playing a rank 36 F-Ghost. We're rank 38 at the moment because I've been doing extremely well off camera with a Thopter deck. So we can pause there, find ourselves a forest, I think would be a good idea here, as we need one. So even if I top deck something like a land or a dual mana, oh, never mind, we actually found a forest anyway, so that's pretty sweet. So we'll drop the mountain and the Molten Vortex. So if we need to, we can kill something, but I'd rather play the Nissa's Pilgrimage first and actually find some more mana to actually use the Molten Vortex with. I just want to play it out now while I've got the open mana. So nothing from our opponent yet, so this is looking like Golgari control, which is fine by me. Okay, so I think we'll play the Rootbound Crag here. And then probably just play the Nissa's Pilgrimage. So we get an extra mana in play. We get 2 in our hand, there we go. So next turn we can potentially play Zendikar's Roil, which is quite nice. Start getting our tokens down. Is my opponent going to play anything? No, he is not. Okay, that's fine. So we've managed to find a mountain now. Do I want to play out mountains? Or I think I want to play out mountains and then... so then we'll play the Zendikar's Roil. Like so. There we go. Yeah, I like to play out mountains and then keep forests for land destruction. I actually have more forests in the deck, so yeah. So we have plenty of... So we've got Conclave Naturalist, so 4/4, so it can destroy target enchantment. Well, that makes me all sad, Panda. So how much is that? That's a 5 mana creature. That's pretty crazy. So we can play out Zendikar Incarnate here. And we can also, or play out a forest and then play into the Maw of Hell and just destroy that. Or I save that for next turn. I think I'm going to save, yeah, I'm going to save, what's it called? Into the Maw of Hell for next turn, maybe. And we'll just roll on. So we might have to let the 4 damage go through this turn, but that's fine. Could you really do with a Chandra's Ignition right now? Which would be quite cool. So he's played a Woodland Cemetery and a Gruul Guildgate. So what's my opponent going to do? Is he going to swing? I'd assume he would. Maybe not. Is he going to play anything else out? I'd expect something like an Evo Leap or something like that. I mean, Reef Souls are completely useless on my Zendikar Incarnate. Okay, so he's played out Languish. Interesting. So he got rid of his own Conclave Naturalist, but who am I to judge? So let's play out a Gatecreeper Vine here. We'll grab ourselves a Guildgate, I think. I'd like to destroy Guildgates just because they're a lot slower. I've only got 2 of them in the deck now because I've replaced them with the Evolving Wilds as per your suggestion, guys. So yeah, I think we'll just roll on here. Nothing much for us to do this turn. We haven't got a creature to destroy, so that's fine. Okay, so my opponent's played nothing. We've got another Gatecreeper Vine. Okay, so let's play you out. Let's grab, I don't know, another Guildgate. The other Guildgate would be fine, I think. There we go. And then just carry on as per usual. I mean, I could start pinging his health, but I'd rather save that for if we get something like a Gaia's Revenge. If we pull that, would be quite nice. So he's going to play another Conclave Naturalist, destroy our Molten Vortex. So we may as well do 2 damage to you, toss away the Guildgate. Oh yeah, we want to do you, pause you again. Deal 2 damage to your face, discard the other Guildgate. Could have killed his creature, but I want to use the Into the Maw of Hell on that, so it goes to the graveyard. That's fine. Well, I should have done it to that, really, shouldn't I? I don't know, really. I'm going to use Into the Maw of Hell anyway, so We found ourselves another mana, so let's just... Do I need another... I need another mana down. Right, so let's play out another mountain, and then we're just going to into the more... So we're going to destroy the Guildgate and his creature. There we go. So what we really need now is like a Gaea's Revenge top deck. Or, I don't know, anything really. One of my other enchantments. I think I've got... Yeah, I've got one more Molten Vortex, and I've got two more... One or two more Zendikar's Roil, I think, so... So I found an Evolving Wilds. I think we'll keep that for now. Do I play another Nissa's Pilgramage? And just, like, filter my deck down more? I think I will. Let's filter my deck down more. So we get 1, 2, and 3. Pull 3 more cards out of our deck. And I've got literally now got a handful of lands, so I really want to top deck something like a Zendikar's Roil or another Molten Vortex would be nice. But at least I managed to pull more forests out of my deck, so I've almost taken all of the forests out of my deck. There's at least half of my mountains out of the deck as well. Okay, so we've played a Perilous Mere. It's not the end of the world right now. So we found a Mwonvuli Acid-Moss, so I think we should just destroy... Yep, Golgari Guildgate or Woodland Cemetery? Yeah, Woodland Cemetery. Go for it. Pull more forest out of the deck. There we go. So yeah, we're down to almost half our cards already, but the closer we get to that Gaea's Revenge, the better. One of the two Gaea's Revenges, of course. It'd be nice if we just, like, you know, pulled out, like, 2 of them in one go would be awesome. Oh yeah, I just realised you can't actually swing because I've still got my Gatecreeper Vines on the battlefield, haven't I? Awesome. Ooh, we found Nissa. Very nice. So let's play you out now. We'll pull another forest from the deck. I forgot I had Nissa. So then we'll just drop a forest. Flipper. There we go. Awesome. So this is actually a really good card to have right now. So... We found a Mwonvuli Acid-Moss, okay, that's pretty sweet. So I may as well play you out now. Destroy one of his other dual lands, why the hell not? Pull all the last mana. Put it on the battlefield. Okay, so we are 4 turns away from... 4 turns away from being able to play Nissa's Ultimate, which will just be crazy at this point, unless he's got fogs. But we've got plenty of mana down, so I'm not too fussed by that. So he's got nothing to play. Okay, more mana. Interesting. Let's do Nissa first. Okay, we found Ravaging Blaze, which is potentially a game winner for us at this rate. So I already have the what's it called? Spell Mastery, thanks to all the spells in my graveyard. So he knows I've now got a huge amount of damage to come in the form of the... so what's he waiting for? Unless he decided to quit. Let's play out the mountain here. So what can I do at the moment? I've got 10, 11 damage I could potentially push through. No, I've got 9 damage I can push through this right now. So if I keep playing out mana, I could potentially... so he's playing a Gatecreeper Vine. Okay, so he's digging for mana. And we're just obviously going to keep rolling on to Nissa's Ultimate as well, which will potentially win it for us. This is a nice slow game, slowed right down. Started out a bit faster, but that Languish was really quite, you know, premature, in my opinion. He can't swing with the Perilous Mere. Okay, he's played Reclamation Sage, interesting. So he can't destroy anything apart from his own Perilous Mere. So he decided not to activate it, of course. Would make sense. So I'm thinking just play out... So he's Reef Souling my 0-2, I'm guessing? Okay, that's fine. I'm still on a 10-turn clock, and I'm going to get to Nissa's Ultimate ability way before... He just played out his hand as well. Okay, it's interesting. So I now know that I can just kind of sit back on my laurels a little bit. So we're just going to play a forest out here. And we're also going to +1 Nissa. We find Chandra as well. Very nice. So I'm going to play Chandra here, most likely. Do I play Chandra? Yeah, I probably do play Chandra here. I don't have to block with Chandra. I could also kill off that 2-1. So he's just taking forever to view cards here. Is he just like kind of trying to waste as much time as possible? Now, do I Ravaging Blaze this thing so that it protects my Nissa? I think that's probably the case. I just go for like a massive Ravaging Blaze now and then just keep picking away his life with Chandra. So let's just go for a 10. You. And he's been replaced by the AI. Of course he has. Because he knows I've got Chandra to come as well. So sucks to be him, really. Because Nissa's only 2 turns away from her ultimate as well. She's kind of crazy. And that's going to be almost an automatic win with the board he's got right now. Okay, he's played Flesh Bag. Interesting. So I'm no longer in such a good place. Because he can just keep swinging at my Nissa unless I can find some other way of dealing with that. Although I do have Chandra, so, you know, 6 turns and I just keep plus 1ing her until I find, for example, I don't know, Gaea's Revenge or something like that. Okay, we found Zendikar's Roil as well, so I'm going to play you out. And then we're going to play out the Evolving Wilds, which generates a token. And then we sacrifice Evolving Wilds. And we get another token. And then I think we play, and we're going to +1 Nissa. We get a Ravaging Blaze. Okay, that's pretty much game over at this point then. So we may as well play out Chandra at this point. And then save Ravaging Blaze till next turn, which will be game over. So there we go. Two Ravaging Blazes to finish it off for us, which is quite nice. So we can't actually touch my Planeswalker, Nissa, because I've got my Elemental kind of like blocking him, and then we just Ravaging Blaze. Doesn't really matter which one I Ravaging Blaze here. I just have to Ravaging Blaze 1, so we go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Onto you. Which would unflip Chandra, but it doesn't really matter. And we win. There we go. Let's roll on to game number 2. Okay guys, so boss battle for level 40, which is a level 40 player. So I'm going to keep this hand as we've got the 2 Evolving Wilds, the Gaea's Revenge, and this is Pilgramage, the Mwonvuli Acid-Moss, so this is pretty awesome. So yeah, boss battle against Konogi to reach rank 40 for the first time. So you could see it right here. And he's been replaced by the AI. Okay, interesting. So I'm against the AI for rank 40. It's against a human opponent's deck, but this is interesting. So I don't know what I'm going to be playing, unless he recognises my name. I don't know. Doesn't happen very often, so let's just sacrifice you, get a red mana. There we go, grab a mountain. So yeah, we're in a pretty good place. This hand is like almost perfect. So 2 red mana. Interesting. No creatures. Nope, we've got a Rune Servitor. So it looks like we've got artifacts, I'm assuming. So we'll play out another Evolving Wilds here. And then we're just going to Fiery Impulse that, I think. Which allows us to draw a card, which is pretty sweet. And we get another mana. Pretty cool. So what have we got in there so far? Oh yeah, we've got an Evolving Wilds, haven't we? So I'm going to pop this turn, possibly pull a Forest, I think would be a good idea. So let's pull that Forest. There we go. And then we're going to play a Mountain, and this is Pilgramage, I think. So we're going to ramp up. 1, 2, there we go. So we're basically just building up to Gaea's Revenge at this point, really. Mwonvuli Acid-Moss will probably come down next turn. So you can destroy, say for example, one of his guild gates. And ramp myself up further. So what do I want to play here? Possibly a Forest. Molten Vortex and then Mwonvuli Acid-Moss. So destroy you before you even get a chance to untap. We'll get more of our forest down on the field. So we're up to 6 mana so far. So next turn we can Gaea's Revenge and then start swinging at his face. Okay, so he's managed to find another guild gate. Interesting. Don't know why this guy decided to quit, which is bizarre, but hey ho. So let's just drop Gaea's Revenge and start swinging at the guy's face. There we go. So he's on the 3-turn countdown already, which is kind of mental. We do have the Spell Mastery Ravaging Blaze as well to deal any potential lethal damage that we need to push through. Which could be like next turn, depending on what he plays here. So he's playing Esperosa. Okay, so I think we can probably just win outright here. So we play a Forest, we Ravaging Blaze and say 4. And then we just swing with Gaea's Revenge and for lethal, perfect lethal. There we go. Wow, that was really quick, that game. I'm amazed, but we made it to rank 40, guys. Woo! First time. Didn't think I'd actually get there at one point. Master. 1600 gold as well, so I'm in a really good position in terms of gold. So there we go. Copter Third is rank 40 symbol. So hit rank 40 in versus battles. Okay, so I think that will probably be the end of the video for today. So been recording about 16 minutes. So for next week's episode, I'm probably going to play with a revisited Thopters deck, just because I've been really enjoying my Thopters deck, and I want to go back and just kind of play it again, show you some of the changes that I've made since last time. It works so much better now. It's absolutely insane. It's so consistent, almost as consistent as this goddamn land synergy deck. But hey ho. So yeah, that is the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.